Okay, this is gonna be a short one. I'm in between dinner and starting the bath, and I just wiped my twin girl bum because she had to drop a bomb there, which made me think, made me think of something, not everybody in here in Japan makes me feel like this little or insignificant or doesn't care about my opinion, or there are those little people I'm surrounded by. Like, I'm talking particularly about the twins. My twin babies are a little bit over 2. They just turned 2 last month, and I noticed that my baby boy, every time when he drops a bomb, we either go wash it here in the bathroom, or if it's too cold and freezing, because I opened the window there is a window there, and I keep it open during the day because to dry it out, because there's no sucking, you don't want it to mold out. So I keep the window open, so it's open when I wash him there. And sometimes it's really cold, so I just wipe them in the kitchen / living room. But every time I do, when I put his clothes, I kind of like tap his tummy and his back at the same time. Like, that means, you're ready, you can move, you can go, because he waits for me to put his pants and everything. And he just turns around towards me and he hugs me. He hugs me every time. It's not like every time, but what I mean is, like, he always comes and hugs me because he feels good afterwards. It's not like this stuff stuck to his bum that is wet and disgusting and yucky. Like, he feels clean and dry and he feels good. So he always comes and gives me a hug. My baby girl sometimes does it too. Mostly not, but like sometimes she would do it too. And I remember this one time we were, my oldest had some kind of regional competition of, he qualified to represent his school in some kind of field and track competition. They did not do well there from his school, but because the school doesn't have the premises, the land, to practice, it's really small ground. But long story short, I remember it was a wet, rainy kind of summer day. And was it summer? I don't remember. Was it cold? Was it warm? I don't remember. Was it cold? Maybe. See, I don't remember what the weather was like, but I remember I was changing my baby girl's dropped bomb into the bathroom of the stadium where we were. And because she's a baby, I just put the toilet seat, like the cover up, and then just took her shoes off and put her to stand there and hold on to the wall while I'm changing her and wiping her. And I just kept saying to her, I love you. She was small. She was like, that means she was like, what, last year? A year and a little bit over a year. And I was saying I love you to her, like, just to keep her mind busy and just talking to her. And she was saying, I love you, like something like that. Like, she was trying to imitate me. And it just made me feel so warm inside. Like, here I am trying to squish into those so small, tiny, narrow Japanese bathrooms, trying to drop the bomb down in the toilet and flush it down and get the diaper and put it in a bag, put it in my backpack and just leave back. And in all this commotion, there is other, like, we went with all 5 kids, and then her brother, who knows where he is. I hope he is being watched by his brothers. And it was just really hard. And her saying with her baby voice, I love you, was like really sweet. And she was appreciating that I was also cleaning her bum. And so she, when you feel needed, and then you do what you do, and that person shows some kind of gratitude with like small acts of like some kind of hug or trying to imitate and saying I love you back to you, it just melts my heart. It does. So those little simple things is what I live for, really, because in the world of the grown-ups here, nobody gives a crap about you. They're like all like so nice, and like the mask is always like the nice politeness, which is really fake. And you don't really get to know the people on a personal level much, and it's just really pressure. Like if I'm probably in my homeland, I would be able to make small talk with people and just get to know, like have some kind of shoot some find out questions about them, and like, you know, build bridges between. But like here is like everything is artificial and official and superficial. And I guess my kids are my beacon. My kids are my, especially the little ones, like the older ones, they're, you know, growing up to become like those young men on their own. And if they liked the dinner I made, they'll be like, thank you, mommy. Like my second son, he always, if I cook his favorite meal, which is not many because he's really picky eater, but if I cook his favorite meal, he will eat it and he will say thank you afterwards. The other two don't really do that. Maybe they do, but I don't really. I just know that he always, he never fails to say thank you. And like those little things make me so appreciated and so loved and needed. Maybe not loved really, but needed. And when you have a purpose, when you make people happy, especially your family members, my kids, it just makes me happy. And that's what I wanted to share. The little simple things. My babies make me happy by just giving me a hug because they're grateful I changed their diaper. That's it. It's a profound, simple little truth that brings warmth to your heart.